Hello and welcome to another episode of 2 Minutes with Tim here on Heavenward Thinking. This week we're looking at Deuteronomy 32, 3-4, so I'll read it and get right into our challenge for today. I will proclaim the name of the Lord. Oh, praise the greatness of our God. He is the rock, his works are perfect, and all his ways are just. A faithful God who does no wrong, upright and just is he. As we go through our day-to-day lives, it's important for us to not only have reminders of things we should be doing as Christians, but reminders of the faithfulness of God, of who God is. So this week, I wanted to challenge you on this and just remind you of our God, that he is a great God, worthy of proclaiming. As we go throughout our lives, we should be proclaiming the name of the Lord to those around us. We should be pointing to Jesus and telling people not just the salvation of Jesus, but the greatness of our God, all the things God is doing in our lives. We want to point people to Jesus, to point people to salvation, and one of the ways we can do that is by pointing out the greatness of God, and that will lead into, maybe, quite often, a way for us to present salvation to people. So as you go throughout your life, look for ways that you can proclaim the greatness of God to those around you. Look and see how can you show Jesus, how can you show God to other people, and just showing the marvelous works of God, point people to his greatness, just as Moses is doing here in Deuteronomy. He says he is the rock, his works are perfect, and all his ways are just. Jesus is our rock. He is our solid foundation. He's the foundation for our entire Christian life and the basis of heavenward thinking. We can't have any heavenward thinking if we don't have Jesus as our rock. But thankfully for us, God provided our rock, our means of salvation, our means of everything that we have in Christianity through Jesus Christ. And we should praise him for that, just as Moses did in this section. And then he finishes it off here in these couple verses saying, a faithful God who does no wrong, upright and just is he. How amazing it is for us as Christians to know that our God is faithful and our God does not do any wrong like we do. We do so many things that are wrong. We fail daily, and yet God never does. He's perfect, perfectly faithful, and he is perfectly just and upright. He will do no wrong. So it's with that knowledge that we are able to serve God, knowing that we serve a perfect and holy God, not a sinful human being like we are ourselves. That should give us a confidence in who we serve, and it should remind us of the greatness of our God, and then we can go forth and proclaim that to those around us. Well, I hope you'll do that this week, and then you'll join us next time for another episode of 2 Minutes with Tim here on Heavenward Thinking.